It has been almost 6 months since Boys 2 Planet ended, and the show and its contestants have faced multiple allegations that evolved into endless controversies. This competition, like others before it such as Girls Planet 999, Produce 48, and ALLYZ, was intended to form a temporary boy group based on a global voting system. The group officially debuted on January 12 with an 8-member lineup. However, before reaching this milestone, the contest faced numerous issues that caused public opinion to shift toward disbelief and distrust. First, the competition, organized by Mnet, originally featured a format of 2 separate groups through the Boys 2 Planet K and Boys 2 Planet C editions. However, the network suddenly decided to shift to a single, unified debut group. Many fans viewed this decision as rushed or poorly prepared, especially since several episodes had already been filmed. By the end of the show, reactions regarding the winners and the format were mixed. Many fans accused Mnet of showing favoritism toward Korean trainees over Chinese ones by granting them more screen time. While the Chinese format was described as more relaxed, the Korean one was seen as more restrictive. Judges were accused of highly praising certain contestants only to eliminate them shortly after. Furthermore, the voting was criticized for being based on visual favoritism. Many fans alleged that the final members were chosen for their looks rather than their talent, leading to the elimination of more gifted contestants. Again, the focus seemed skewed toward Korean trainees to ensure more of them debuted. During the broadcast, several dirty secrets came to light, including a significant bullying scandal. Kim Geonwoo was the primary target of these allegations. He was accused of bullying other trainees at his former agency and receiving preferential treatment from the CEO and other superiors. This position allegedly allowed him to act superior toward other trainees, with his actions being described as those of a typical school bully. One victim even posted medical records on social media and demanded Geonwoo's removal from the show. Geonwoo eventually issued a response, admitting to past mistakes and expressing deep regret for his immature behavior while serving as a team leader, though he claimed some parts of the accusations were exaggerated. Moreover, Geonwoo and another contestant, Controversies, were at the center of a major transparency scandal. Controversy erupted when it was discovered that both participants were initially introduced as independent trainees despite having pre-existing contracts with the agency Wake1. Since Wake1 is a subsidiary of the company producing the show and was set to manage the final debut group, fans argued this concealment suggested a conflict of interest and an attempt to garner underdog votes through a false narrative. In response to mounting public pressure, Wake1 issued a statement confirming that both Kim Geonwoo and Controversies were indeed under contract with them before the show began. The agency explained that due to differences in training direction and scheduling issues, they had mutually agreed to terminate the trainees' contracts. Consequently, both proceeded in the competition as true independent contestants. However, the timing of this termination led many viewers to believe it was a strategic move to distance the agency from the ongoing scandals, especially since the show's editing and the judges appeared to put Geonwoo in a favorable light to secure his place in the final lineup. After the show concluded, reactions to the final lineup remained polarized, with fans again accusing voters of prioritizing visuals. Some accused Mnet of predetermining the winners long before the show ended. On a more positive note, many eliminated contestants were recruited by other K-pop groups. Some can be seen in groups like ITZY and Tunex, while others returned to their original groups, such as Verivri and MCND. Later, the group revealed its name as Alpha Drive 1, which drew criticism for its goofy or awkward phrasing. Despite the on-show controversies, the group appeared to have a promising future for their 2.5-year contract, and fans eagerly awaited their debut. Their pre-debut release, Formula, was a total success. Their debut album, Euphoria, reached 2nd place on the Korean Circle chart and 3rd place on the Japanese Oricon chart. However, everything seemed to be going well only until a new controversy once again overshadowed their success. This time, the focus was again on Kim Geonwoo, who had successfully debuted with Alpha Drive 1 but quickly became involved in another bullying scandal. An anonymous post shared on a popular online community for parents sparked significant controversy regarding the mistreatment of production staff by K-pop idols. A mother detailed the severe emotional distress her daughter, a contract floor director at MBC, experienced following alleged verbal abuse from a male celebrity. According to the mother, the incident occurred while her daughter was providing instructions to a boy group during filming. The idol allegedly muttered a derogatory, body-shaming slur, likely believing the staff member could not hear him. The post further claimed the celebrity continued to create a toxic atmosphere by glaring at her with disdain and berating her rudely over a minor equipment malfunction, even questioning her professional competence in front of the entire crew. The victim's family expressed deep concern over potential retaliation from the idol's large management corporation. However, the mother provided specific identifiers. The individual is a 24-year-old performer with the surname Kim, who debuted through a survival show on Mnet. After some investigation, netizens began pointing to Geonwoo as the culprit, especially given his past controversies. Despite the allegations, Wakwon did not release a statement addressing the specific incident. Instead, they only threatened legal action to protect ALLYZ 1 and Zero Basion from malicious online comments. Following this, fans were furious. Some even confronted the group at the airport as they were departing for Paris Fashion Week, shouting for Geonwoo to leave the group. Others organized a funeral wreath protest in front of the CJ Entertainment Center, demanding an official statement and Geonwoo's removal if the power abuse allegations were proven true. Meanwhile, supporters of the idol expressed outrage over these extreme protest methods, criticizing the agency for failing to protect their artist. Amidst this turmoil, the entire group was accused of rude behavior. The members were allegedly caught making insensitive remarks to fans during a music show pre-recording. When fans mentioned they had not eaten while waiting for hours in the cold, members reportedly accused them of enjoying the situation or simply trying to guilt the idols into buying them food. Netizens criticized the group for their lack of empathy and ungrateful attitude toward the supporters who helped them debut. More recently, Kim Geonwoo faced fresh criticism after a fan sign video showed him abruptly dragging a fellow member while they were putting on a shared hoodie. Netizens noted the other member's visibly uncomfortable expression, describing Geonwoo's actions as inconsiderate and self-centered. This situation seems far from over. Without a clear statement from Wakwon, Geonwoo's reputation continues to take hits, and the entire group suffers. While his guilt remains unproven, the sheer volume of allegations makes it difficult for the public not to jump to wicked conclusions. ALLYZ 1 will continue to release music, but it is clear that Geonwoo's accusations are tainting the group's image. It also appears that someone well-positioned within the industry is protecting him, otherwise, he likely would have been removed from the lineup long ago. Will ALLYZ 1 be able to maintain popularity like their seniors CB1, or will they go lower in their careers? Because as things seem to be right now, the support they have from their fans decreases with every controversy surrounding the members. Will they be able to survive? What are your thoughts about this matter? Don't forget to leave a comment down below and like this video, and see you next time with a new case worth disclosing.